Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Pittsburgh Panthers. Get lined up for the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will get the first swing of the game. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
They'll run the screen. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the toss. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. That's reeled in. It's McCoy. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Castellanos. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Has to get there to move the sticks. The Seminoles get enough to move the chains.
How about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll ride Davis here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Oh, he wants it all. It's a big stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll run it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive, down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, no!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Pittsburgh's offense will go to work for the first time today. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if you can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. Finds his man, it's Reed. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Quarterback gets enough. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. And the Noles look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Lucas. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air, it's Castellanos. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Quickly complete. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Alchuk. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They'll try the run. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Noles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Pushes for the goal line. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Maurice. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. It's a seam wide open. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Hit, pushing the pace. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Makes the grab, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged on the outside is Reed. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Lost to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Reed. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The Seminoles will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got his man downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Holstein. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Panthers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now improvising. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's White. There he goes! And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Well, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Akron is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to the Red Hawks of Miami. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
The Panthers are in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon. There's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. They've got the screen set up. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dome. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's McCoy.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years. Not always dual threats. Sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie. And guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better. And you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
Got the first down and more. And he was able to run through a tackle. They finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
It didn't look to me, guys, like the QB and his target were on the same page on that outbreaking route. I'm not sure if they both thought it was man or zone or what was happening, but I think that helped lead to the incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the field goal unit is on the field. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking downfield on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down for this offense. To the air on first down. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. A first down for the offense. They'll send the back in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Tight end finds a soft spot. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. He'll set up to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's got him. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll park it at the 6. This will likely be the last play of the half. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Offside, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. To the ground with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Gets it out quickly. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking back.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pittman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets rid of it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Trying play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. Finding open areas. And the defense holds firm. No hiccup at all on that play. A cacophony of noise. Debilitating surround sound. The war chant on third down at the dope. Here comes the heat. Finds his man. It's Lee. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the fifth time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Seminoles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Noles are flying down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Gives it on the option. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. The Seminoles have pushed it inside the 20. To the air, it's Castellanos. Got some room into the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Noles have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Noles! No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Pitt right back to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Lee. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, better look out. He's going to come up a couple of yards short in the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing to score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Plows through. Ball's out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. QB draw. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Here's a quick throw out to the left.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains, and they have a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in, the first down and more. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Going up top again. Here's a heat. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up for the PAT. right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Akron has been blitzed from the opening kick. And as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 18 to the Red Hawks of Miami. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Got him downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying to run, it's Davis. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Trying to wear down this defense, a 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Seminoles get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, who's really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. He finds a little bit of room to operate. He goes out of bounds at the 12.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Good, pushing the pace. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
He's got an open man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. All alone, he's got it. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Pitt. And here they come, almost all the way back.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continue to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the first down and wants more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Lucas. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Motion from the back. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Quickly complete. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, give on the inside. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Quarterback takes a knee.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff. But, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.